The Uniswap chart looks actually very good, and I'm gonna tell you why. Hi guys, how you doing? Today we're doing Uniswap altcoin video, and why we're doing that? Because somebody in the chat was smart enough to ask me, "Hey man, can you look at Uniswap weekly monthly chart, Dark Pingu 6866?" So if you want to see your coin on my channel, looking at lines and stuff like that, comments down below, so I might pick your coin. I mean, there is not a lot of people asking for coins, so your coin might get picked up. That said, the chart of Uniswap actually looks very good. I wasn't actually aware of the chart before I actually looked at the chart, and now that I'm looking at the chart, it looks actually very good. Not only that, it is out of the accumulation zone. I'm gonna show you that. And right now, the only thing it's doing a little bit pullback, but it's doing pullback to very major support levels. And the chart looks very nice. So where are we gonna start? This is our weekly chart. We're gonna look at a weekly chart. And there is a major level of resistance up here. As you can see up here, after after previous bull market, when we went down, went into a capitulation phase up here, we came into what's called accumulation phase. And during this accumulation phase, there can be actually different types of accumulation phase. You can go towards upside, you can go towards upside, you can go sideways, you can go towards downside. This was a downtrending accumulation phase up here towards the support level over here. And right now it is pulling back towards downside, but it's pulling back only towards the support level over here. So over here there is a major level of resistance that we have been trying to break, and right now we did break that, and right now the only thing we're doing actually trying to retest that level over here again. I mean, technically you could say that over here this green candle, this wick up here was a retest, and this is a secondary retest, but still a retest level. The only problem I can actually see over here is for some reason Bitcoin should dump towards downside and pull the altcoin market with it, right? So the way this actually can happen is Bitcoin pulls down, everything drops down again towards downside. You will see breakage of the support level. There will be some kind of week and right back up here again. But I don't see any kind of move down up here, another 6 months of lower lows or whatever, right? Anything like that. The chart actually looks very nice. And the chart is all that matters. So this major resistance level up here, it did get broken. We are just pulling back to the support level, and it's looking very nice. Not only that, if you look at over here on the weekly time frame, we can actually make this look like a channel over here, and you'll see how nicely this actually played out. I mean, we went all the way down to the bottom of that, pull back, and then we're consolidating inside this upper part of the channel. Pull back up here, did not even manage to get all the way down to the bottom, and it broke towards the upside. So the chart, just by looking at the lines, looks very nice. There is no problem with the chart. Not only that, if you look here on the RSI, this rubber band indicator down here, what you're gonna see here is that we are right now above the 50 level. So over here there's a 50 level on the chart, and what you're gonna see right now that we did manage to get above the 50 level, and right now we are retesting that 50 level, which is actually very good. In bear market, in markets that are trending towards the downside, you are always below the 50 level, give or take. You gotta go below the 50 level. This actually started up here. So over here we had a big bull market. We pull back over here below the 50 level. We try to get back above those, and we failed at pull back below the 50 levels, capitulation, and then we went just 50 level, pull back, 50 level, pull back, 50 level, a little bit above that, pull back up here. But right now we are above these levels, up in previous highs up here towards the upside up here, and the only thing we are doing, we are hitting the 50 level, but we are hitting the 50 level from the upside and not from the downside. So I think the trend is changed, and right now we are in an uptrend up here, and the thing that's happening up here on the chart right now is that we are only having a pullback down to the support levels. We are trying to test those support levels and continue towards the upside. Not only that, if you look at a MACD up here, there's an important thing, the event that actually happened on the MACD that's very important, and the thing that actually happened is that's telling us that right now the trend is changed, is this zero line up here on the MACD indicator has actually crossed above the zero line towards the upside. You can see previously up here when a bull market we should be above the zero line, and we were above the zero line, but as soon as over here as we broke that, this was pretty much capitulation over here towards the downside, went down and slowly climbed over here. There was accumulation phase, and right now we are back above the zero line, which is actually very good. So there is no problem with the Uniswap chart. We broke the major level of resistance right now. Not only that, if you go to the monthly time frame, what you're gonna see here on the chart is that we have right now a higher high on the chart. So all the way during this move towards downside, we are with a high, we are a lower high, with a lower high, we have the same kind of high, and over here we have a you know, higher high. So over here the trend was towards downside, but this move up here that just right now happened, even with this pullback towards downside, is telling us right now that we have a change in trend. And this is not, you know, very typical for a Uniswap just now. This is very typical for a lot of altcoins, and the reason we are, you know, saying that, you know, altcoins are starting going towards upside, but it is very good to see this on the chart. And the last thing I'm going to show you is the moving averages, and what you're going to see here, moving averages on the monthly time frame. Right now we are coming to back to retest those moving averages. So we came up here to 10 moving average, hit the 10 moving, hit the 10 moving, hit the 10 moving, hit the 20 moving, pull back up here below the support levels over here into the box, and from the box up here gotten above the 20 and 10 moving average, and right now we're just moving to retest those levels again. So everything is right now telling me over here right now that this is a major support level that should not be broken towards downside. If it does get broken towards downside for whatever reason, I think it's just gonna be a big week, you know, big fast move again towards upside, and you know, it's not gonna take that long time to get back up here again. On the other hand, there is the thing that I've been saying to, you know, my peeps on this channel for a long time, even before in the bull market and stuff like that, and I think I noticed this, you know, way before in 2018-19, is that big money, they are buying on moving averages, big time frames, moving averages. This is monthly time frame. They like to buy on the moving averages, so they see price pulling back into the moving averages, and they think if it's bull market, it's going to bounce from those levels. So hopefully, so they are buying on 10-20 moving average when it pulls back, right? So they're not buying this overextension from the moving averages. They are waiting for a pullback, and they are buying on the moving averages, right? So yes, it can pull the back down again over here for whatever reason, but I think if it does do that, it should go towards upside again eventually, very quickly. There's only 4 months left until the halving on Bitcoin, and you know, the bull market is 2025, but this does look good. Very nice chart. Thanks, man. And if you guys want to see your charts, you know, comments down below. If anything, you know, just say thank you if you like this. I'll see you around. Outro.